Yeah, salute, 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 salute. Man, I'm super excited today. Today is the day. Listen, y'all make sure y'all slap that like button on the way in. Definitely appreciate y'all for pulling up. Before I get started, y'all know I always like to pay homage to those individuals who came before me, those individuals that lost their lives, all the soldiers, the soldierettes. I take a normal brief moment of silence for them so that their legacy lives on, so that they'll always be remembered. So I'm gonna just take a brief moment of silence and then I'll get on with the show. Salute, 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 salute. Listen, you know, we got a special guest tonight, man. We got the one and only, dearest to my heart. This one is personal. When you have uh your child that sit up there and grow and blossoms into a woman right before your eyes and sit down and she's gonna share her social media journey with y'all. I promise to bring y'all some dope content. Here it is. We got a dope up and coming content creator who's tearing the streets up right now. With no further ado, hold on. Salute.
Hello,
Money,
hello,
what's good?
hello.
What's
What's
good?
going
What's good?
on? Going
Man,
on, man?
you got on that fire bill hoodie. I see it. I see
Absolutely,
it. You're proud.
absolutely. Yeah.
Make sure y'all go to www.universallowlives.com. Grab yourself some of that fire merch. The merch is on deck, man. We're doing our best to make sure we bring y'all high quality at a very, very affordable price. Like I said, it's there, man. Just let them know that I sent you or Monty sent you. Millie Monty, many
Oh
names. You
yeah.
got many names, thing. Uh, let me get right into it because I know time is money. Uh, if you could just tell the people and let them know how, uh, Lord have mercy. I might need to pause this for a second because we got some background music. Give me like 2 seconds. Let me get this background music together. Uh, excuse me, excuse me. Hold on, let me pause. Let me mute for a second. Hold on. Well, listen. While I'm going, just telling people about yourself. Let them know uh your age. What
Okay.
platforms they can find you on, so on and so forth.
Okay. My name is Imani. I'm 21. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Millie Money. Um, yeah.
All right, I'm back. I'm back. I don't want to get no type of copyright strike for no music. Da, da, da. We don't own the rights to that music, so we're not gonna sit down and give it no airplay. But yeah, Ping. So I've always asked you, and I've kept asking you because you were actually, I'm gonna say, monetized prior to any of my channels being monetized because you sat down and was getting offers. If you could
Yeah.
tell the people like how that came about, how did it come about that you became an influencer?
Well, um, it started from Instagram rapping and stuff. I had built like a following. So I was seeing on TikTok girls going viral for getting paid $1,000 to do wigs and stuff. And in my opinion, I'm like, I could do that. Like they doing what I do and I pay for the wig. So I originally went to just want a free wig. That's why I did it. And I just I don't know. I just started consuming myself with the content, and I started reaching out to companies like 20 companies a day, 40 companies, and then I started getting people reaching back to me.
Okay. Now, when you say reaching out to these companies, uh, was there like a letter, like a template or something that you sent forth, or did you just, hey, I would like to sell your wigs? Like, how did that go? Do you have something in place, a system in place?
I did a sales pitch, so basically like a proposition. Like I told them my name, uh, where I'm located. I'm located in Atlanta. My following, like telling them I'm a beginner too. I told him like I'm starting. I'm just now starting, but I feel like what I could bring to the company. And yeah. And I was like I was willing to work for free at first. So they always looking for, somebody that is gonna do it for free because businesses try to save money. So that's how I originally got in there. And then you gotta climb your way up to start
Okay.
getting paid.
All right. So, what was your first? If you don't mind us asking, what was your first check like? What was it like? What was the process?
Um, Honestly, I think it was like 50 something. $50. I did a review and then basically it's just you post four pictures. So the wig was free and then they sent me $50 on PayPal. And I was happy because I didn't pay for nothing and I made income. But I started to see that they will lowball you like no matter how much views you get because it go off of views, likes, and interactions. So the more interactions you get from people, like your I guess your fan base or something like that, um, that's the more money you'll make because you reaching them out to people. But
Right,
at
so,
first it was $50.
all right. So when you say $50, that means they sent you a wig, and then what you posted a picture with you with the wig on, or a video with you with the wig on, and then they sent you $50.
Yep. So I
Let me
gave him
make
a good.
sure. Let me make sure I'm understanding this now. I'm trying to because there's some people out here that would love to make some extra income. They probably know how to do hair, or they're learning how to do hair, things of that nature, and would love to make $50. How long does it take for you to normally do a wig?
Mm, it don't take long if it's like a pre-plucked unit or like wigs nowadays. They don't take long. I would say like 30 minutes.
So 30 minutes. Let me make sure we average this out. 30 minutes, one wig, $50.
Yep.
30 minutes, one wig, post, one view, $50.
Yep.
I'm in. And mind you, let me ask you a question. Were you monetized when that was occurring?
No.
Were you monetized on that on your social media platform? So you
Mm-mm.
wasn't monetized on Instagram and you wasn't monetized on TikTok when
Yep.
when this whole transaction was taking place. So again, y'all can make money. I'm letting y'all know you can make money on social media so long as you have a product. So long as like I keep telling y'all, your social media, you're your product. Stop waiting to be monetized before you start making money. Get out there, promote yourself, promote your channel,
Yeah.
promote what you're able to do. And then the rest going for let God take over. The rest going
Yeah.
is
Because I was
gracefully
thinking that at first too. Like I was thinking
okay.
you had to have like 20K followers to get paid from it. But no, it's
So
really
how many followers did you have when you did your
so
first wave?
on my Instagram I had like 3,000. On my TikTok I had like 50, like 50 followers, and I was getting them off of Instagram. That's because I had more Instagram and
Followers from
emails.
Instagram.
Yeah. So I was sending them the
Oh,
sales pitch. I was sending them like, oh, I already had wig content because if you a girl that always wear braids, they're not gonna send you a wig because you're not showing that that's something you already into. Like it gotta align with their content. So they already seen that I was a person that did my makeup, did my hair. They was like, okay. They sent me wigs for free at first, and then as I started getting more views and more consistent, they started sending me money, and then it started going up because now I started requesting more money for the interaction I was receiving from the videos. So
okay. If you don't mind us asking, where are you at now? Like as far as uh, what do you get per wig now?
like 250.
Half an hour, half an hour, one view, $250.
Yep.
Listen, if
So
y'all
like now
start
I have a
seeing me,
contract with a company.
now I'm just gonna let the audience know. If y'all start seeing me with wigs on, just mind your business. Just mind your business and rock out, man. Just listen, just mind your business and just know, rock out. Now, seriously though, this is good because for young teens, for individuals that are younger, you know, minimum wage jobs ain't gonna cut it. If you could sit
Yeah.
down there and you could do a wig and you could do some things that you naturally doing for yourself, self care, and get paid for it, my gosh, I mean, this is the new generation. This is what sells now. This is what uh helps generate income. AIs and so on and so forth. Be on the
Yeah.
lookout. Do you ever get is there ever a point in time where you just be like, you know what? Nah, this wig game ain't gonna cut. I'm done with this. Or is it like, you
Yep.
know what? A bill might be due, and you like, you know what? Shoot, let me throw these 2 weeks on real quick and get me a couple dollars.
Yeah. Sometimes like keeping up with social media in general is sometimes time consuming when you got real life stuff going on. So sometimes if you slack off, like you get less deals. And when I do that, it's like a rabbit hole of falling down. So once I do that though, I just reach out to like more companies, like reach out to like 30 companies a day, 20 companies. Somebody gonna reach back out and want to work with me. And once I reach out, they start coming in, and I can push more videos out faster. But sometimes videos don't do good numbers. I mean, but that's just a base pay though. Like, it don't really
Listen,
matter what the video do, but the more so like, if I were to have a video go viral, like do 200K or something crazy, I'd be getting paid like the $1,000 like the other girls. But
listen. uh, Anybody that says $250 for a wig ain't no money. I asked them this: how many hours you work on your job to make $250? I rest my case. I'm in. Sign me up. Again, this is for and fellas. This doesn't exclude you, man. I'm letting you know the same way how the females got wigs, fellas could do it with electronics. They'll send you electronics. You take videos of you using electronic, the camera, the whatsoever, and
yeah,
get paid as an influencer. You just gotta have the pitch, right? That
yeah,
letter or whatever that you're sending to those companies, the different affiliate links, and by far make you some extra money while you're waiting to get your YouTube channel monetized.
yeah.
Um, Again, should we've been up here what
But
almost
I heard
almost
YouTube is the hardest one to get monetized on because how many watch hours. But
now now watch this. YouTube is the hardest one to get monetized on, but if you look at the payout, right, from all the other social media platforms, it's a reason why people bust their hump to get monetized on YouTube.
mm,
Uh, per se. Now, don't get me wrong. You can make you some money on Instagram. You can make you some money
yeah,
on TikTok and all that other stuff. But them YouTube checks, so, they hit different. They hit
absolutely.
different, But again, plus I guess when you're doing it YouTube wise, your status, your the fame that comes along with being a successful YouTuber, it kind of holds a lot more weight as far
Yeah,
as companies that reach
and I
out
think
to
it's more
you
longevity in it though too.
for uh
YouTube.
well, let us ask you this: do you have a YouTube channel?
I don't have it up and running, but I want to
All
start it.
right. Okay. So let's what we're gonna do is see now you in our area. You could see the people that's listening, the people that's watching you on this channel that supports me. We're gonna run over there and we're gonna come and follow your journey and help push you along, so on and so forth. Because you're a young individual, young adult that's out here, and you might as well say role model status. That's just somebody that I can lead other young adults to and say, listen, if you follow these this format, these steps, you could be an influencer too. Uh, Again, it's all about m- making money, making the most amount of money that you can make per hour. Bottom line, if that's what it's all about, that's what we here for. If I could get you to the point where you're making $500 a wig, or some people do nails, some people do
Yeah.
makeup, some it's
Yeah.
other
They do got some for
forms.
braids too. For braid, they got braid in here too. But I ain't
Braids.
doing
I'm
that.
quite sure
No, braids are
braids
different.
probably, yeah, that's a different monster. You got to be really fast and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Shy does braids. When I'm bringing my daughter up here, another thing, they do their music, but again, while you waiting for your music career to pop off, you got to make money for your studio time. You got to make money for your beats, so on and so forth. Why not do something like beautifying yourself and get paid for doing it?
Yep.
Hey,
Cause you're doing it anyways. I was doing it anyways. That's why I was like, who doing it? They getting free wigs and money. I thought it was a lie. But you do gotta build your way up there. You can't just expect to get $1,000 first collab. Cause when I was reaching out to some people just trying to get money, they was like, you ain't nobody to be giving money to, cause how do we know you're gonna benefit us? Like it's like a business. So you gotta build your way up.
well,
Still working on
let's
it.
look at it. Sometimes, see, and I'm gonna tell you just on the nonprofit aspect, right? So, like when we first started reaching out to, like, let's say Walmart, right? Same thing. Like, why should we donate to your nonprofit, so on and so forth, so da 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 da, right? But then Target threw us like 100 or 200 gift cards.
Really?
So now we went back to Walmart. Like, yo, Target threw us 100 gift
Stop.
cards. What's up? They were like, oh yeah, you know what? We're gonna throw you 150 then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And that's how the process would in business. They're competitive. They want to do better than the people that they're competing against. So by all means, we use that to our advantage, and it helped a lot of people. That's how we was able to do so many book bag jobs and so on and so forth. At first we was coming out of pocket, but then we started. We got a business letterhead, uh, and our phenomenal grant writers and so on and so forth start pushing out them letters of recommendations for us. And what we do is we put that in our portfolio. And myself or some of the other teammates, we will go sit down with the high up, the execs of Walmart and Target and Wawa Sheets, show them our portfolio, so on and so forth. And there you have it. Next thing you know, we was getting XYZ per event, you know, and then tax wise, you got to just show that you particularly gave all that stuff away for free. So yeah, Monty, it's been a pleasure having you up here. It's been a long time coming. Uh, we definitely gonna get you up back up here because your music by far, you probably one of the nicest female rappers that I you know per se that I can vouch for. The
Yeah.
the world, everybody in the movie, you done rocked off at low the low vest shoot one year. You did the thing out there. Some of your videos are still surfacing on my pages and so on and so forth. So yeah, do you have any new projects in store, like anything that you're working on currently that the people could look out for?
Um, far as music?
Music, life, general content, whatever,
Oh,
anything,
well,
whatever
I'm
avenue you
gonna be
want to talk
starting
about.
my YouTube channel. Um, yeah, I want to have like uh a podcast. Working on that.
Okay.
And far as the
Now,
music, um, that's just when it comes. You know.
as far as your podcasting, do you plan on doing a solo dolo, or do you plan on like collabing with certain people, or do you plan on doing interviews, so on and so forth? Because hey, we'll line you up, line you up with
Yeah,
some
I would
dope
want
people
to
to do
eventually
interviews, so on
get
and so
there
forth.
to like um collabing and stuff like that. Yeah,
All
I
right,
would want to get there. Yeah.
you know. Now, what's up with your apparel? Tell us about YDH a little bit. What it means, what it means to you per se, and some of the things that they can look forward to as far as your clothing line. Because I've
YDH
seen some of it. Uh-huh.
is Young Dedicated Hustlers, and it was originally a music label we started. I guess it still is because it's got a patent and all that. But
Mhm.
right now we are focusing on business aspect of the music game because me per se, I enjoy doing music for myself, but financially wise, I don't want it to be getting signed. Like I would rather be independent. So I want
Mhm.
other businesses to fund my career. And that's what we all working on, like business avenues, because we want to be wealthy, but not per se through the music. Like if it comes that way, then that's what it is.
Gotcha. Now, when you say we, how many YDH members are there? Like currently, how many
Uh,
how many y'all got in the stable that you could
Officially, it's for us all together. Um,
uh
Me, Jaya, Chris, and Sha.
okay, YDH CMO. Yeah, I'm gonna get Chris up here too. Chris is doing his thing. Definitely proud of him. As well as Mina. Listen, the last one of the last lives that I did, Mina came and kind of just took over the show and was talking to the people. It was real dope. We went and gave out food at my mom's church. Uh,
Okay.
and Mina stole the show. So same thing. She wanna start doing her channel and getting her views up and so on and so forth. And I'm gonna just be behind the scenes, just helping. Uh, Monty, believe it or not, we've been up here almost a half an hour. We got 23 minutes in.
Oh
You did
my god.
phenomenal. You was all nervous for no reason. The people love you.
Thank you.
When this airs, definitely go see your notifications so that you can be in the chat, so on and so forth. And the next time we're gonna go live, we're gonna do a live cipher.
Okay.
You, Shy, and some of the other YDH members, and make sure that they, do what y'all do. Do what y'all do.
Rapping?
Yeah, Shy,
Okay.
she said, well, how, yeah, we're gonna do a cipher. We're gonna
All right, that's
uh
cool too.
like the school board up on that aspect, because again, that's another avenue that I see a lot of young artists, um, a lot of traps that they fall into, so on and so forth. So being able to guide them and show them another way how to do it independently, it might take a little longer, but the proceeds start to come after with the work ethic. Um, I don't know, man. Like I said, I didn't plan on this being no super duper long live. Um, when I air this, I'm probably, what I probably do is I'll probably air this while I'm live. Show the people the video and then put it out as a live, let the shorts and all that other stuff, and
Mm.
and, and show people that aspect. But anything you'd like to say to the people before we get off, or if any other people you want to shout out while
Oh
you're up
man.
here, your time. Yeah, I know. Shout them out.
No, I thought it was over.
Whoever.
Baby, bet. Um, thank you guys for having me. Um, Check out the new coming content on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. 2025, we locking in, and we'll be pushing out more content. Yeah. Salute to the chat. W's in the chat. That's all I got. That's all I got today.
Listen, you tell them YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, what are your channel
Oh,
names? Yo,
I thought I said it. My bad.
no.
Millie Money on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
Millie
Millie Money.
Money. Okay, just like how your name is on your uh banner right here.
Yep.
All right, Millie Money. Y'all follow her Instagram, TikTok. Tell a friend, get the views up. Get your likes on, follow, subscribe, uh, engage. She definitely responds to all her messages, so on and so forth. So yeah, lock in, man. Let's have some fun. You know, to everybody else, y'all know, that's been rocking with me, that's rocking out with the Are You Locked In movement. Y'all know the movement is moving, man. Y'all start hashtagging Are You Locked In everywhere. Believe me, if you hashtag Are You Locked In Google, all our channels are gonna pop up because it is that predominant right now. Before I get off, I'm gonna play the song for y'all, and then yeah, we're gonna be the best you that you could possibly be, and I'm gonna definitely see all of y'all at the top, man. Let me rock this song out real
Yo.
quick. Yo, you locked in? Salute. Hold on. Oh,
fellas and ladies, no ifs, ands, or maybes. If you're locked in, you're gonna win. Ladies and fellas, I'm telling you, we're all gonna win. So stay locked in. Too new for you, or so it seems. Are you locked in? With family fun. Are you locked in? So Madden. Are you locked in? Corey's World. Are you locked in? The Hustle Man 3.0. Are you locked in? Mary's Life Journey. Are you locked in? Yolanda Scott. Are you locked in? KTTV1. Are you Just Danielle. Are you locked in? Luna Dream. Are you locked in? Little Shed of Mine. Are you locked in? Candy K All Day. Are you locked in? The Ladies of iTalk. Are y'all locked in? Chiplo South. Are you locked in? K Renee's Secret Garden. Are you Stephanie 57 Journey. You can hear my voice, get locked in. Fellas and ladies, no ifs, ands, or maybes. If you're locked in, you're gonna win. Ladies and fellas, I'm telling you, we're all gonna win. So stay locked in. You should come on in if you wanna win. We support and make friends, so come on in. Are you locked in? Are you locked in? Come on in and get locked in. We still got room on the party train, so here's your chance